been a couple days. Sorry, everybody. I'm back. Sonia, hi. Girl, you're the first one in, and you are sometimes. So, you know what? I'm going to give you some free cards. I've been forgetting to do that lately. And for anyone else that wants free cards, try to be the first person live in my live chat. So hit the bell icon 2 times so you know that I'm live every single time, okay? Get a chance. Get some free cards, free reading for yourself. Sonia, you got the 8 of Wands coming at you hot and fast. What's coming at you? Ooh, stability, 9 of Pentacles. A lot of abundance, Sonia. Some money, some love offers. Like you're in a good position. It's coming in real fast for you. Within a matter of 2 months, you're going to be feeling pretty good. Strength is resistance. Don't fall to careless spending, okay? When you get paid, when you get this check, when you get this money, don't blow it, or when you're on top of the world, don't think, oh, life is good forever, because I know you know this, but, every pig has his day, but they also get in the mud. They also have some sticky situations. Knight of Swords in reverse, 6 of Swords in the upright, and Page of Pentacles with 10 of Wands. Very heavy burdens are going to be put onto you, like a lot of responsibility. Once you get all this money coming in, you may own a home, own a business. You may just be gifted and given so much responsibility. And it's like, heavy is the head that wears the crown. So think quick on your toes. Not everybody's your friend. A lot of people do have motives of why they want to be involved with you. Be aware of it. And rise above the arguments, any gossip, anything like that, and talk to a financer. Talk to someone that knows about financial stability, investments, retirement. This is a very good time within the next 2 months to talk about insurance, life insurance, owning a home, and certain kinds of financial goals, okay? So talk with someone that can give you a plan so you can kind of set yourself up, Not a lot of people are used to talking to financial advisors because, well, it's kind of told to us like you need to be rich. Why would you have a financial advisor unless you have a lot of money? But not necessarily. It's like talk to a financial advisor because you don't have a lot of money and they can help you get on a financial better track. They can tell you how much money you need to make every month and how much money you should be putting in to a certain account as much as you can for AKA whatever, fill in the blank, the future, okay? They can tell you how to go about getting certain goals that you want and what you need to do to get there. So anyways, Sonia, there's that. Let's get one card here for love. All right, let's see what's going on for love, Sonia. Your person is kind of in a 2 of Swords situation, not sure to choose you or somebody else. I feel like that this person has 2 choices. Hate to be blunt and honest about it, but yeah, this person feels like he's got more than one option. Okay, Sonia. He does feel more loyal to one. He's a loyal person, but he's unsure of what to do in the situation. He's seeking forgiveness for this back and forth bullshit energy. I feel like you've known this person since he was younger, so you know him well, and he feels like he should be more loyal to you, but part of the reason he's scared is because you do know him well. So that's why he's toxic. Stay away from people who make you feel like you're hard to love. All right, Sonia, if he makes it feel like, I don't know what to do, I don't know who to choose, I don't know, it's so hard, you're difficult to get along with, we argue, if he's making you feel like you're a difficult choice, no. Let it go. Make the choice easy for him. In fact, you make the choice and say, I'll make it easy. There is no choice. I'm stepping out of the equation. If you want to be with me, you can't be unsure about who you're with. I will forgive you when you come, but you need to be loyal to me. I don't have time for this double life. All right, so anyways, that's what's coming out for you, Sonia. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, JKS 1111. I will be doing a reading live on my new channel today, probably right after this video. So I'll be reading somebody's story. Well, actually, I need to print that out. Okay, so I have to go get it printed out first. So I won't do it right after this video, but I am going to be doing that today live. I will be reading. Sorry, guys, lost you there for a second. Hopefully everything's okay now. Let me see. Okay, guys. Hi, we're back. Hi, Elizabeth. Oh, thank you for the 19.99, girl. All right, I had to clear out the cache. I think that's why we zoomed out in the first place. So I wanted to make sure all that stuff was clear, and the phone was on low battery mode, so it could just kind of monitor that. And it's in the charger and make sure everything's okay. All right. Thank you, Elizabeth. I'm so glad to be back. I missed you guys. You may not think I did, but believe me, I missed you guys. So anyways, like I was saying, I will be on my new channel later today to do the free reading for somebody who emailed me, read their story, give advice, and pull some cards, okay? So if you guys want to watch my new videos and a new channel, get some new tarot readings over there, please go to my community posts and look at please subscribe to my new channel information. I have the link in the post, and if you're struggling, just message me there and I'll help you find me anyways. But my new channel is Evil Eye, Just Tell Me Tarot, okay? Just Tell Me Tarot, and I'm just gonna tell it like it is over there. So yeah, new channel, guys. I feel like I might need to start a new channel because this one's been a little iffy. Okay, so today we're going to be reading a divine masculine energy. Spirit, please guide and direct me for the divine masculine energy. I need to know. Please, what's going on in the thoughts? Those little ideas, memories, dreams. What's been happening with the masculine in their mind in regards to the feminine? Okay. And what's been happening emotionally wise? What have they been feeling in regards to my beautiful feminines? Show me the divine masculine's heart, emotions, and feelings. Okay. And what is the masculine's current living and work situation like? And what is the plans of the divine masculine? Please show me his plans. He can be a she, but what is the divine masculine's plans in the future with my divine feminine? Any ideas? All right, and the overall underall energy for the masculine is the King of Cups. Oh, the masculine's being lovey-dovey, kind of emotional, a keeper of his feelings, and he can be a she, but a keeper of his feelings, a master of emotions. This person knows how to hide emotions if need be, or let them all come out when they need to be. But this is a very emotional person. And I will say, the masculine has his emotions at an all-time high, where the emotions are actually driving his actions. He can be a she, but the masculine's being driven by emotion right now. So no big King of Swords, I had an idea, a plan, a thought. That's not driving him. It's his heart and it's his emotions. Okay? And Elizabeth, again, thank you so much for that beautiful 1999 over here on Super Chat. You give me constant support. Thank you. I love you, and I hope you're blessed tenfold. So we're going to get a couple cards of some messages from the masculine to you. Okay? And just see what he might want to say. Again, yes, he could be a she. Spirit, please show me what this divine masculine would say. Bottom of the deck, overall underall energy is, I want to fix this. Okay? So no matter what comes out in these other cards, or how it comes out, the masculine really just wants to make things better between you and him, or you and her. Okay, that is their goal. That is really what they want more than anything. It's, I just want to fix it between us. I don't want it to be ruined. I don't want any drama with you. I don't want any problems with you. I just want things to be kind of back to normal or back to good with you. I want to fix whatever damages have been done between us. All right? Why? Because I love you, King of Cups. Okay, why on earth would I want to fix this? Is it for fun because I'm bored? I've got nothing else to do with my time? I've got no interests in life? No. I want to fix this because I love you. I care very, very deeply about you. All right, I'm very in love. Following the King of Cups, I was getting a call. Sorry about that. Can you guys hear me now? Sorry about that, everybody. I was getting a call. Okay, so I'm coming back to you slowly but surely. This is difficult. It's hard. It requires my focus, my dedication. It's very time consuming. Okay, fixing my life right now. I'm on a road to recovery, and I'm on the long road back to you because this little groundhog is coming towards you. Following that card is the Knight of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the 9. So the Knight, then the 9 in reverse, which is I'm not stable. I'm not stable right now. I have a lot of financial concerns. I have a lack mentality most of the time, and I just struggle in life. I struggle in money, and I struggle in progress. I struggle in self-improvement, and I struggle with getting myself together, basically. This is followed by the Strength card. I don't have any control. I'm out of control, in a sense. I've put the cart before the horse. I've been running myself ragged. My priorities are not organized. I don't have good direction. And I don't know how to stop myself. Okay? So I don't know how to stop myself. So I'm trying to get myself together. I am coming. And you know, amongst all this personal problems the masculine has is the King of Cups, which is I love you. So the zodiac signs so far is Scorpio, Taurus for sure, and Leo. Okay. And notice how Taurus and Scorpio are 1-7. It's a very nice combination of soulmate vibration, okay? Meant to be. So that's really nice. Underneath, I want to fix this is spicy. I have a very intense sexual attraction to you. Yes, yes. It's one of a kind. I don't have this kind of attraction to anyone else, just you. I loved you then. I love you still. Divine Feminine, I always have and I always will. And then we have the blame game down here. So there is some blame going on, but this masculine still loves you and is still attracted to you and does want to fix things. So yay, we kind of have good news right off the bat, okay? Let's get into the reading. Let's look at the thoughts. Seven of Cups. This is, I don't know what to do yet. You know, I have you. I could, there's doors opening everywhere. I could go over here. I could be with you. I could go over here. I could go over there. Like it feels like there's multiple options. But I want to make the right choice. I want to follow my heart. I want to make the right choice because I want things right with you. There's so much in front of me. It's very tempting. It feels all like blessings. But it's mostly confusion right now. I'm a little confused and I don't quite know where to go and what to do. So the masculine is confused about you and him or you and her. Subconsciously and in dreams and stuff, we have the Six of Pentacles. And this is pure balance. This is I give to you, you give to me. This is reciprocity. This is, I know if I put my time here, it's going to pay off. The masculine is aware of not being fair. Like that there is some unfairness. And that he wants to be fair. And he can be a she, but the masculine does want to be fair. And doesn't want to be rude, selfish, or greedy, and doesn't want to take from you. So there is this energy of, I don't want to take from you. And I feel bad because financially or physically in the real world for the masculine, it's not going well. And the masculine doesn't want you to know how unwell he or she is doing at this time. In fact, they want to give to you. They want to take you on dates. They want to buy you things. They want to give you some of their time. But they can't. Like there's a lot of stuff going on. And even if it's not financial stress, it's my world is not as together as it seems. And I really want in my mind to give to you all the things that you deserve. But I will tell you subconsciously the masculine is aware that he's been giving, or she, to others. Seven of Cups can be seen as being kind of a player or someone that has many options and someone that, you know, plays the field a little bit, does play the field and doesn't focus on the goal. So we do have some confusion and I'm trying to get balanced to just focus on you, okay? To take my eyes off of all these other kind of distractions and really focus in on where it's needed to be, which is you and I. So the masculine lacks focus. Do you feel that with your counterpart? Do you feel like he's got a good heart or she's got a good heart, but they just don't have it together as far as a goal? what to do, what they want, you know, an actual vision. So anyways, the masculine is, that's where they're at in their mind. Let's clarify that. I'm crying so much over this, okay? It's a very emotional time, especially with the Seven of Cups. You know, it's like, God, it's erratic. Sometimes I'm upset. Sometimes I'm okay. It's just like, I'm very emotional here. I'm at the peak of my emotional season for this person. Oh, and I just realized I mentioned Taurus and Scorpio today. The nodes just kind of moved from Taurus and Scorpio over to Aries and Libra. So Taurus and Scorpio are 12 houses far away from the eclipse. So they're feeling like it's time to get back on track with what they want. And Taurus and Scorpio 1/7s really start to talk about financial security and abundance and stability, and the occult and spiritual purpose, spiritual driven learning, but also practices and intense, intimate, loyal marriages are seen at this time. So, sexual, intimate, loyal unions are going to be, and it's like if you can balance one, you can balance the other. But as long as they're both balanced, things are going to go really well for you. So, balancing out your accounts, your financials, your home, and your diet has never been more important, because those key factors are going to help balance out your spiritual practice, which could be something you do for work spiritually. It could just be your spiritual practices daily to keep you balanced and aligned. And it also intensifies the person you are magnetizing into your life, the one you're attracting, which is going to be hands on all over you and very intimate and spiritual, very spiritual union, and a very universally driven union at this time. So take a look at where you have Scorpio and Taurus placements, because those houses are activated. And you can have a Taurus and Scorpio completely in a separate house than where they're supposed to be at. They could be anywhere in the chart, but just see where they're at, because those particular houses are being activated for the masculine at this time. And if you are that true 1/7 pair, that soulmate twin flame pair, you will have a synchronicity. You will have the same signs activated too at the same time with them involved. And how would you know that they're involved there? Well, Venus, Jupiter, okay? Jupiter for women, Venus for men and women, but those are the two planets for love. Maybe even a Mars and a Mercury. Okay, Mars is going to be conquer and sexual attraction, driven by lust. And Mercury is driven by friendship and communication. The moon. Also, if you have moon there in the sign of Taurus or Scorpio, that would be activated for your emotions and your love, okay? Your love and the way you see and view love. So, yeah, look at those particular placements and go, oh, I do have one of these signs or these planets in these signs. That's awesome. But you may have a synchronicity there with the masculine in some sense. But anyways, so yeah, they're thinking, I'm really upset and I'm trying to balance out my emotions. I'm trying to figure things out and get a plan. I like it. Let's see what they're feeling. Seven of Wands in reverse. I like it. I do. That's nice. Followed by the Eight of Swords. Can't keep my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. And I thank God I'm alive. Okay, whatever song that is, that's what I'm hearing. Can't take my eyes off of you. This person cannot get their mind away from how they feel about you. They've got songs playing in their head. They've got feelings that won't go away. They have officially put their guard down and allowed emotions to rush in. And it's mostly because people are dropping out of their life that were kind of keeping you guys apart. So there's people that had ill intentions, evil intentions. They were just jealous or selfish or controlling. They were against this relationship. Now, those people or those feelings are going away. Oh, Elizabeth, Frankie Valli sings that song. That is awesome. I love it. So yeah, the benefit is whatever was causing this masculine to resist their feelings for you, that's not happening anymore. All right, it's not. They're open. They're open, how do you say, open road, open book. Things are flowing freely. Their emotions are flowing. They do have some self-made, talks about things that they kind of create for themselves, little blocks, which is, well, I can't get back together with feminine. We have too much history, or Divine Feminine will never forgive me, or I don't know if we're ever going to be able to make it. I'm really in fill in the blank situation, so there's some kind of self-made kind of sabotaging statements or thoughts that this masculine does struggle with in regards to kind of blocking themselves from your feelings, but that's just coming from them, and it's like really nothing's stopping them from being with you, nothing's blocking them, and they know it, and they know that the only thing that is stopping them from being fully real and open and with you is themselves, and whatever they tell themselves, their story. This is followed by fire energy. Gosh, they're so deeply connected with you intimately because they have extreme passion for you. They really love being in your energy. The sexual energy between you guys is fire, okay? They just want to take action towards you, and you are a challenge, and that makes you really attractive. I'm so glad that the feminines have stepped up their game and become a challenge, because that's exactly what the masculine needed. A challenge to conquer, something to hunt, someone to go after and pursue, not something that's just given to them on a silver platter. So I'm very proud of you feminines for being a challenge. And that's what makes you more attractive. So they feel like there's a chance here to reunite with you. Seven of Wands in reverse, it's like, what's holding me back? What is stopping me now from being with my feminine? Nothing but my own self-sabotaging can'ts. Literally, there's no one in our way, in between us. There's nothing that can stop me from being with her or him. So I better get my stuff together and figure it out, because I want to be happy. All right, let's see what else is going on in the masculine's situation. The Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings. Ooh, I'm loving the marigolds and the lilies and the daisies. The storm clouds are kind of, I don't know if they're like here or in the background, like leaving. I don't know, but they're there. But there's some bright sky right in between, and that's this little blessing. Okay, so there's a little blessing. There's a little moment of relief. There's opportunity. There's a new beginning. This is a dung beetle, so like without being too forward, I'll just say it's turning crap into something beautiful. It's turning literal dung into gold. It's making something out of nothing. It's turning some dire situation into a good situation. Making the most of it. Planting seeds of prosperity. A new beginning. And then we have the Hermit. And this is withdrawal. This is also isolation and being alone. And it's doing some deep soul searching, some deep thinking about what kind of life can I have. The masculine's current reality is I have an opportunity, because the Ace of Pentacles is really just an opportunity. The Ace is, here's a gift. You don't have to use it or take it, but here it is. What will you do with it? And that's where the masculine's going within. What do I want to do with this gift? It's kind of like having a genie in a bottle, right? Like, what is your wishes? What is your wish? What is your vision? What is it that you want? And some people really have to sit down and think about it. I mean, some people don't really know right off the bat how they would spend their wishes. It's like, I really don't know. How am I going to spend my wish? Do I want money? Do I want love? Do I want financial abundance? Do I want personal healing? Do I want true love? What do I want? So we have the masculine seeking answers. Maybe speaking to a priest or a high priestess, speaking to somebody that has spiritual intellect. What should I do? You know, trying to get that advice from the right person. And I just want to say that I do think the masculine is being led spiritually and led emotionally, and it's about time. We have feeling the pain now. I regret everything. Karma came hard. So we have past tense. So I do think the storm already came. It's not arriving now, it's already been there. And that's how karma came hard. So the masculine's already been through a karmic tower, a karmic swoop, change. That's already happened. And now the masculine's like, I feel the burn and the effect of being involved in a karmic cycle. And instead of crying about it, which is, thank God, they're not just sitting in a puddle of tears crying about it, the masculine is searching. Just doing deep soul searching. Okay? That's very good. It's a positive masculine energy, being brave enough to just search on what they want at this time. The future holds, oh my God, no. No, the future holds the Lover's card. The two swans together, divine masculine, divine feminine in union. That's what it holds. You guys are going to pair up, be together again, and have a union. It's written in the cards. Followed by Judgment. Wow, the card of second chances. And here is the beautiful reindeer bringing in the Christmas gifts. Judgment, the horn has been called. We're going to bring up the past, the nostalgia, something that was unfinished business, something in the past that needed to be brought up again, and we're going to see what we're going to do about it. And there we have it. The future holds you guys being together. I'm not making it up. It's here. It's plain and it's plain to see in the cards. Let's go ahead and read that. Not much to say there. I do want to read the Hermit first because I feel like that's the biggest message about where they're at right now in this current situation. Have you ever noticed how things look different in the morning? Just a small period of separation from you and a need for a solution. New options now present themselves. And literally, with that Ace of Pentacles, you're absolutely right. A new option has presented itself for the masculine. Sometimes waiting is the best way, and sometimes removing yourself is the best solution. Maybe for a short period of time, but it's the best way. Then we turn ahead to the light and step into brilliance with confidence, resolve as you just wake up each morning from your darkened slumber to the glowing embrace of the sun. I love it. Okay. Oh, written in the stars? That's awesome. Elizabeth, I love it. So many depictions of the hermit are here, but they do show the hermit in the dark most of the time, holding a lamp. That's traditional. The lamp has become somewhat synonymous with the hermit image in tarot. But here in the animal totem tarot, the hermit stands in the light and holds the ultimate lamp between his antennae, which is the sun. And just as the lamp is a symbol of light in the dark, it reminds us that there is a light that will always rise from any dark situation. The hermit then becomes a promise that the light will return after some time spent alone and some time spent in darkness, even the dark night of the soul, even in a karmic darkness. The hermit then becomes the promise, and time alone in the darkness was required, or just may be required. The Bushmen of the Kalahari tell the story of how the mantis, finding himself in need of a solution that he could not immediately find, he would put himself to sleep so that he could dream it. This traveling to the darkness to find what one seeks and then bringing it back to the light again is an important aspect of the hermit archetype. So yeah, it's been necessary currently in the masculine situation to be in the dark, to be isolated, and to go within and do the soul searching so he can get a vision of what he wants, like I've been saying, about life and who comes up in the future. You do. So he needed some clarity, because remember, we started off with the masculine being very confused. Yeah. It's like, I want to do the right thing, Six of Pentacles. I want to give to the right energy. I'm just so emotional and I'm flooded, and I'm not seeing things clearly. And I have a lot of mental blocks, a lot of judgments and self-sabotaging thoughts that I need to stop, because I'm only hurting myself. And I know that I'm attracted and driven to my feminine. I just need to figure out the goal. Anyways, the hermit becomes this beautiful promise that things are going to get better. And he's going to dream this reunion between you guys. He's going to start having some dreams about you and him being together again. Or her, okay? It is also a reminder that sometimes we really need to sleep on it and bring the problem back to the light. So we are bringing up something from the past with judgment. And the masculine is going to have to bring you up from the past. There's no escaping it. And I think that's what the masculine is finally realizing, that there is no escaping this beautiful destined connection. It's going to keep popping up a lot. And that's what the Knight of Pentacles, it's like a groundhog. It's a pest issue, right? It's going to keep popping up. So anyways, the mantis teaches that it's okay to have space between yourself and your current problem. This is not seen as a delay, but as a way of allowing some space and some time to align yourself with the solution that you need. So currently, the masculine situation is time away, stepping away from you. Perhaps he feels you're stepping away from him, but nonetheless, stepping away, which is very dark, feeling the pain. Why? Because the storm, right? The karmic thing that happened, which was probably a tower or a karmic drama or breakup, or just karmas came hard for the masculine. So now it's just some soul searching. I got to quit blaming though, right? So in business and career, now is not the time for rash decisions. Don't make them rushed. So the masculine may want to make a rush decision about work. But with the hermit in the masculine's energy, it's asking to slow things down, see all the possibilities in business. The hermit's message is clear. Don't make decisions based on fear. Instead, sleep on them and make decisions with a clear head. So the masculine's like, okay, I can't just rush off and do something with my money, with my time, with my work. I need to think about this. I need to sleep on it. There is a new opportunity, but is that the one I want to take? Because there's a couple opportunities. And with the Seven of Cups, it's like you can be in union with your twin flame or soulmate and have a second chance at something you thought you lost. There's an opportunity. You could also move away and have a new beginning in another place, but is that really where you want to be? Hermit card. Do you really want to be in that place with those people? There's another option where you could just start brand new right where you're at here if you dedicate yourself and put time and energy into what you're building right here and create. So there's a lot of different pathways and options. And again, that's why the hermit is like, sleep on it. Okay, so in family and in romantic relationships, it's time to just take a break from love for just a little while. This card shows a need to be left alone for a bit. Not an all-out separation, but just some time to be in one's own presence so that you can sort out with absolute clarity what you want and what you need in a relationship. It is better to know for sure if matters of the heart are being addressed than to make a decision out of fear or lowered expectations. So give yourself some space to see exactly what's going on in your current romance and figure it out. And also in family, give yourself some time and space to figure it out. Don't just go based on emotions, rushing into something that may not be the best choice, which is what's happening for the masculine right now. Really, the masculine's just sleeping on it, sleeping on thoughts and ideas, not making a decision yet, just getting vision. In the masculine spiritual journey, their own health and well-being, the mantis shows the hermit that there is light at the end of the tunnel. It represents a promise. That's my son. He's really not farting. He's just making farting noises. I'm sorry about that, guys. Things may seem dark right now, but know that you must find what you seek before you can leave the darkness or surrender to the darkness. Relax into it and allow what you need to find you. Then follow Mantis as he brings you out of the darkness and delivers you into the light. So, yeah, just some personal soul searching and sleeping on it. They're asking themselves in their own mind, in their own heart, what Spirit is asking of them is this: do you like being alone, masculine? Do you like being alone? If you don't, why not? So the masculine does have a hard time being alone, you know? And there's some questions. Why aren't you comfortable being alone? Okay. Second, what does standing on one's own light mean to you? Standing on one's own light. And thirdly, do you allow yourself space and time that you really needed to make decisions with certainty? Yeah. And the masculine's asking himself those questions right now. Do I actually allow myself space and time to think things through, to make good decisions? Very Virgo, which is analytical. Analytical, making judgments, deciphering any confusion, making some very healthy decisions. Yeah, very Virgo. So I like that. So in the future, what's coming up based on what the cards have said, Judgment and the Lovers, come be with me and let me marvel in let me marvel in the you that is all magnificent. When we come together, it's not that we can fill something in each other, but instead stand in our own glory, which is in our own light, and know that together we can create something magical. Let the contrast of your life and my life individually create this perfection of togetherness. That's a message from the swan. I think most of us are aware of the ugly duckling story, which is really the story of one person's inner self talking and self-taking to its manifested outer experience. During this phase of the outer evolution, the swan must trust that there's nothing missing in its own life than who it already is on the inside. That the swan is perfect by natural design and may not be full grown yet, but will be, regardless of the reflection that the swan is seeing in the lake. However financially unstable, however physically imperfect, however spiritually confused, that the swan has everything it needs for that future moment already within it. It's just taking time and growth to get there. Do you have the ability to see the truth and the perfect design? The element of the inner beauty and the inner wholeness is crucial to the power of the Lover's card. For each lover, they need to know themselves well. For it matters not what sort of energy you are working to partner with. It only matters how you see yourself as a mate or a partner. Do you have the ability to be whole and present, that which you are attracting? Or are you negating the very thing you're trying to attract? The Lover's card asks to not look at what you can get or obtain from someone else, but how you can rejoice in the gift of coming together with them in it. Learn how to stand in your own power while revealing the power in the person you love. And career relationships and business relationships in the future, the masculine has, it's easy to forget that you have something to offer those around you and not the other way around. If you need something from someone else, first you must find how you can be a benefit to them. This will show your talents in ways others will never forget. And isn't that what you want in a business relationship anyways? To be unforgettable for all the right reasons. So for the masculine in the future, he or she may be partnering up with somebody in a career-based environment, and they cannot think, what can this job give me? What am I going to get from this person that's partnering for my job? There has to be reverse thinking, mirror thinking, which the masculine's got to go within and think, what can I offer this business? What gifts and strategies can I give to make this work? Okay, so that's really cool for business and career. In love and romantic relationships and family, quiet down or leave. The swan represents the element of unconditional love and self-love. It does not place one person over the other or negate love by wrapping it up in a bow of expectation. Swans pick one life partner and one only. Though it is not the singularity of their choice that is relevant, it is the commitment they have to the choices they make. When you look at your relationship, can you say you are just as committed to your choices? I like that. I do think, King of Cups lovers, in the future, the masculine is going to commit heavily to the soulmate connection. Be dedicated, be loyal, and be true to the soulmate connection. I don't think the masculine is going to want to be playing games, playing the field, and being ridiculous. I feel like the masculine knows no more games. When I commit to this person in the future, I'm going to stay committed. I'm not going to go veer off the path and end up where I've been before. And in the spiritual journey and walk, the ugly duckling story is a fantastic metaphor for the relationship you have with your own self and your own body. If you see yourself as broken or stupid or constantly failing, then it is almost impossible to transform it into the body that you dream of having or the reality that you want. If you're always lacking, how can you be gaining if that's what's in your mind? Show your body and your reality that you love it and you're grateful for it and that it does for you so many good things. Build this vortex of gratitude, and before you know it, you will be transformed and your body will go from the ugly duckling to the beautiful swan that you were all along. Card of the day prompts are: how do you wish to be loved? What is it you're looking for in love? And where are your expectations limiting your experience with those around you? And third, how can you be more like the person, place, or thing you want to attract in your life? So masculine, if you want a beautiful, loyal, financially abundant, emotionally stable, healthy, family-oriented, sexual, passionate, open, divine feminine energy, what are you doing to attract that? Because you need to be that. You need to be open, loyal, passionate, driven, stable. So it's like, okay, you better get on it if that's what you want. Now, the Judgment is the card of second chances. If you have to be put on a list and check off naughty or nice, what do you think you're going to be? Because for you see, the universe knows no good or bad. It is just knowing your energy. Your gifts are not waiting to be delivered. They're right here inside of you. All you have to do is feel worthy enough to hear them. It is important to remember that what is already inside of you cannot be taken away. And whatever's meant for you and destined for you will always be available. It's always there. It's always been there. And if you can just know that this energy already exists, it will appear. Long ago, in a time when we used to be one with the energy of the flow of the earth, the reindeer were considered a sacred animal. Take him outside. Before farming became the acceptable way to obtain food, the reindeer showed us how to tap into the bounty that surrounded us. To walk the path of the reindeer was to walk the way of the natural world. Today, however, the reindeer seems to have lost their sacred place in our daily life. Instead, they now belong to the myths and stories of the great jolly fat man of the north, Santa. Yet despite the fact that the majority of us no longer walk the deer trails, their connection to gift giving is pretty similar in the ways of our ancestors that they experienced them. For the reindeer, even in its role as a sleigh puller, is still a symbol of bounty, gifts, and magic. Here, in the sacred world of the reindeer, no one judges or deems you unworthy. In fact, the energy of judgment speaks for itself. It's all about liberation from those judgments. This card reminds someone that the only person who limits and diminishes their dreams is themselves. The gifts the reindeer brings maybe sometimes remain unopened because they did not allow themselves to feel worthy enough to open them. That which you have asked for or continue to ask for is always right here for the taking. All you have to do is say, "It's mine," and liberate yourself from the ties that bind you to those limitations to have it. In business and career in the future, we have business can be a very common place to judge your level of education, success, and whatever by comparing yourself to other people in your same field or other people with different fields of success. It's easy to do that, and we've all done it at some point. But it can have a disastrous consequence on your level of your own self-worth. And just know that where you are right now is exactly where you're meant to be. You didn't get there by mistake. You got there through a series of success. Stop paying attention to how much further along your friend is than you. Stop looking at what they have and what you wish you could have. And start paying more attention to what you've achieved and what you can have based on worthiness, based on following your intuition, based on making better good choices, based on getting out of your own self-sabotaging lack, and I can't do this and I can't do that, and worrying about what other people think. Let's get away from that and create something new with your partner. In love and romantic relationships, the Judgment card is a reminder that Judgment and Reindeer card has presented itself to you because you're being asked to take a good, hard look at how your judgments, have been playing out in your current love and romance. Are you the one that feels judged? Or are you the one that is constantly judging the thoughts, feelings, and actions of those around you? Thus, the mirror reflection is you're judged because you're judging. Either way, it's time to set yourself free from this cycle once and for all. In spiritual walk journey, health and well-being, whatever you do, do not compare yourself to anyone else right now, no matter where you are on the healing path. Temptation to compare yourself with others will always seem large. Just don't do it. Your physical self and your reality is unique. It is not the same as anyone else's. So what is good for somebody else may not be good for you. Just embrace the energy of the reindeer and find your own personal state of health and happiness. There's some unique gifts that you have that you keep under wraps. Think about opening them. And second, how is comparing yourself to others playing out in your life? And what would it feel like to be liberated from those judgments? What do you need to know, masculine? What do you need to know? It's up to you to find beauty in the ugliest days. Oh, you know, ugly keeps coming up We had the ugly duckling, the ugliest days, you know, and I just feel like you may be going through it, masculine, but you have to find the joy in life. Everyone survived some pretty crappy days, but even when it comes to those crappiest of crap days, if you look back, you can pretty much always find something beautiful. Maybe someone was unexpectedly kind to you. Maybe there was a beautiful golden sunset that helped you to forget your life was crumbling. Or perhaps, you know, there was a sweet message from someone you loved. But there's always something good, even in the crappiest of days. All right, so don't be too dramatic. Calm the F down. Everything happens for a reason. Okay. Let's see how your divine feminine is feeling in regards to you at this time. Okay, whoops. Well, we're going to leave that there because I can't get it up. But the divine feminine is having dreams about you. Okay, she's definitely at night just dreaming about you, seeing you in her dreams or his dreams. And also the divine feminine still has dreams, hopes, and wishes about you and her, or you and him. The divine feminine really wants you to break your karmic cycles, your karmic temptations, and your karmic relationships. Your divine feminine is hoping to God you finally ended it with a karmic. And next we have robotic. Your karmic feels kind of like there's chains around her. Like she can't be real with you. She can only be real with you in her dreams. But in real life, she has to behave a certain way, act a certain way. Just sorry about that, guys. I got another call there. Anyways, yeah, the divine feminine wants to be open with you, but just can't because she feels like, and she could be he, but the divine feminine feels like there's rules, regulations, restrictions, you know, that the divine feminine can't be themselves. All right. And down here we have the divine masculine. So the overall underall energy for the feminine is she or he feels like they have to be the masculine. They have to be in this position. You've kind of forced your DF into a DM position, which is a lot more emotionally restricted and reserved. And you know, the divine feminine just wants to be open, emotional, and free to be her without judgment, without being accused of being overly emotional or overly sensitive or whatever they want to be put in that position, or he. They just want you to step up into your masculine energy and be the kind, loving, protective masculine. The divine feminine wants to have fun with you. Okay, she wants to have pleasure. She wants to burst your bubble once in a while, tease you, poke fun at you, tickle you, touch you, kiss you, play with you, and have fun. She misses you. And then we have refreshing. A nice cup of tea, the lilacs. Your divine feminine maybe feels like lilac flowers are her favorite or his favorite and would love to talk about the books they've read with you, would love to just have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea somewhere and catch up and just have a nice conversation, a really good conversation. The divine feminine is missing that friendship and that conversation piece with you. So the divine feminine is looking to open up, but feels very restricted. To be honest, that's just how she feels. And she could be a he. Let's get some intimate energy. What is your divine feminine feeling about you intimately? Because I know as a masculine, you're very interested to knowing what does my divine feminine feel about me. Okay. Bottom of the deck, overall underall energy, discovery, Leo vibes. We have a lock and a key. Ooh, we've got candles, we've got magnets, and I don't know what's going on here with these cups, guys. I don't know. But this is attraction. And look how he's looking into her eyes and holding her head. Very deep intimacy. And she's half covered, not fully undressed. The divine feminine is not ready to be fully sexual with you yet. The divine feminine is half ready. She wants to open up gradually. She wants you to choose her, and she could be he, but there's another woman back here bent over. I don't know if you guys can see that. And he's not looking at the other woman. He's looking just at her. So the divine feminine wants to be one-on-one. So intimately, it's, I don't want third parties. I don't want you to be involved with any other partner. I want you to just be focused on me. And that's the overall energy. Like, just choose me. Look at me, be attracted to me, and only me. The next one is attraction. Again, the sun, Leo energy. So the divine feminine may have a Venus in Leo, or maybe you have a Venus in Leo, or a Jupiter in Leo, or a Mars in Leo. Okay? All right, so let's take a look at this. Attraction. Broom flowers or violets soften the water of the tub, and the mutual attraction reaches its peak. So she is in a milk bath. The divine feminine may want to be soaking in a bath and thinking about you. So your divine feminine may be in the bath, touching herself, thinking about being with you intimately. And you being there, maybe rubbing her feet, grabbing her, touching her. She's very sensual and she's very intimate. She can be a he. But light attracts moths. And oh my gosh, are we getting moths right now? Eagles fly towards them and fly towards the sun. Even the flowers seek out the light. Enjoying its warm caress around the sun, light and life revolve all of the planets. So again, she wants to be your everything. She wants to be your sun. She wants you to flock to her like moths to light, like eagles to the sun, like flowers to the sun, like the planets revolve around the sun. She or he wants everything to be about them intimately. Not that they're your whole entire world 24/7, 365, but when it comes to sex and passion and intimacy, they want to be the only one. So they really want you to get third parties out of the scenario. And with the Discovery card, this is Leo Lunar. The physical nudity offered to the eye is matched by the transparency of the heart. So your feminine doesn't want you to look at her body or his body, but look into the eyes of the soul, because that magnifies her heart. A magnet attracts a lock so it can be unopened or opened. Whoever undresses gives themselves to a gaze without modesty, unafraid of judgment, ready to face the truth. To undress is to declare oneself as ready for love. So yeah, the divine feminine is not quite ready, but wanting to be ready. And the only way your divine feminine is going to be ready intimately with you is if you give a clue or a signal to your feminine that it is you and it is only you. Because if the divine feminine has any inclination that there's somebody else, she's not going to be ready to open up. She just won't. And as we end your reading, let's get a final message from the Gothic Oracle Guidebook by Anne Stokes. Light in the Darkness comes out with the Wheel of Fortune. We have a lot of this light in the darkness today, guys. The Hermit, the Leo with the attraction cards with the light, being the light, and now the light in the darkness. So I just want to say there is a light in the darkness in your love for this person, and they are your light in the dark. The oracle that you need to know here is clarity. That's the key word, clarity. Holding out her hand, a shrouded figure suspends the necklace before your eyes. The light of the pentacle brightens the dark room, showering every crack with the brickwork and delicate silvery webs. This card cuts through the BS, cuts through the darkness, and helps you to see clear. During times of worry or fear, it can highlight a positive sign that is headed your way for a snippet of new information or a new opportunity in a situation that has been confusing you. See, Seven of Cups was confusion, and this Ace of Pentacles over here is the light and the dark, okay? And it's funny because there's dark clouds around it, and this is the light, and then the Hermit has the light. So believe me, if you just go within, you're going to see that there's a new opportunity, Judgment, Lover's card, with your person, and it's the answer. So it's going to cut through some BS, and you need to see the truth. If you've drawn this card, it may be time to be still and keep your mind alert, because clarity and understanding is within your grasp. Don't be afraid to open your eyes. The words of a friend will be wise, and the lines of a song may seemingly be more than just a random message. It's an unexpected source of information that could provide you answers that you've been longing for. Clarity shines into the darker rooms of existence that are filled with uncertainty. When this card arrives in your reading, know that the situation that you've been concerned about will soon become more comprehensible. Well, and that is the wheel of the year. This is luck. Luck is turning, luck is changing. You are getting that Ace of Pentacles, which is a gift from the universe. I hope you are able to see it. Thank you, Masculine, for watching my videos. I hope you liked it, and I hope you literally give it a thumbs up. And I really hope you've subscribed to my channel so you can get more messages from me. We've talked today about what's going on in your mind, Masculine, your thoughts, your dreams, okay? We've talked about where your feelings are at in regards to the feminine, and where your feelings are at in general, which is good because they're very open. And the only one stopping you from letting those feelings take charge is you, okay? It's a challenge, but you are driven and attracted like magnets to your feminine. This is all part of your little mission here, okay? And as you are alone, and as you're isolating, and as you're soul searching, please find the truth and the clarity in that pentacle, okay? That you have a new opportunity, and you don't need to rush into the quickest thing built out of fear. Think long and hard what you want to create, because this is your moment. And we talked about what your current situation is going through, and that's you feel very alone. You feel kind of in the dark. You feel confused. You feel like there's a lot on your shoulders that you're not capable of overcoming by yourself. You definitely want and need a partner, but you're not seeing the gifts that you have inside of just you. There's so many good things inside of you that need to come out. So I know you want to fix this. We looked in the outcome, and you're going to fix it. What's meant to be will always be. Don't be afraid to open the gifts that are already yours. You are the king of love. You are the king of passion. You are a wise protector, a good leader, a good father, a good husband, or wife or mother, wherever you are in that situation, but this is male. And you are the king. You just have to believe that in yourself. Your divine feminine loves you, but is not willing to open fully until she's aware that you've been loyal and you've chosen her or him on the right path, okay? So they're not going to open up fully. So if you're expecting them to, just on a whim, know that that's not going to happen until you've made it clear that you've only gotten eyes, or you've only got eyes for her or him, okay? So I hope you really do want to fix this. The universe is supporting you on this journey. This concludes your reading, and I wish you luck. Thank you for watching me. And remember, like I always say, this is a journey, not a destination. Don't worry about the outcomes all the time. Just keep swimming. Keep watching. Keep growing. Thank you for being here, masculine, and I'll see you next time. I'll be back to do another reading. Today, I'm going to be doing two. One of them is going to be the $22 Celtic Crosses. That is a closed list, and I'll be doing those live in a few hours, okay? And then later on this evening, probably when everything is settled, I want to start doing the first video on my new channel where I get to read a letter from somebody else's experience, what they've been through, what's going on with them, and what advice they need. And then we're going to do some cards, give advice to that person, and also my personal advice in the situation as well. So if you want to tell your story, or if you want some free advice, please go to my channel and get yourself a reading, get yourself some support. It is just Tell Me Tarot. And if you're still struggling to find it, it has a evil eye symbol in the front. It has my logo in the thumbnail picture. But if you need the link, it is in my community post. I just posted that and you can find it there. Thank you all for watching, and I look forward to seeing you later. May you have a blessed, beautiful day. Thank you, Markers, for being here. Oh, you've got the link. Thank you, Markers. Markers has the link. Thank you, guys. If you want to look in the chat there, there's Markers. He's got the link to the new channel. And just subscribe over there. All you need to do is subscribe, and you can get your story read and get the advice you need. All you have to do is subscribe. Okay? Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, JJ, for being here. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you, Transformation Queen, for watching. And Insane Justice, yes, I'm going to do the 22s. Thank you for being here, girl. Thank you. And Elizabeth, I love you. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, you're no longer looking for love. I am and give. I am welcoming and receiving love. Ooh, I love that. Love that attitude. I love it. All right, guys, have a good day, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.